Well, my name is Taylor. I am a nurse. I am from New York. I've been in Colorado for about 20 years, and I am 2 months post-op for rhinoplasty. So when I was researching plastic surgery for my nose, rhinoplasty, I was looking at a couple different places, and obviously Weber was one of them. And Heather, I was on the phone with her, and she actually was amazing and helped me with asking other places some of the questions that she thinks were important. And so I went to other places, and they didn't really quite have the answers that I was looking for. And then when I came to Weber, it was like everything just kind of came together. It was felt like the type of doctor that I wanted. He was actually touched my face, which I thought was really great compared to other places that I've gone to that did not. And so I just think it was really more of just like a good feeling. My main goal was that my nose came down long to begin with, and then when I smiled, my nostrils would flare and the tip of my nose would go down. And so I almost looked mad, like I was flaring my nose a lot. And so every single picture I took, I would always, be critical of, and that would be the first thing that I would zoom into. I've been contemplating rhinoplasty since I'm 16 years old. Don't know why it took me so long, but I'm so glad I finally did it, because I feel like it's changed my life. Yeah, it was more of between Heather and Dr. Weber, just being comfortable with asking a ton of questions, really explaining what I was looking to do. I mean, one of the things that I was really interested in is I didn't want to look different. I wanted to look more refined. And so that he nailed it. He just absolutely nailed that aspect of it, because I don't look different. I mean, people that I kind of know didn't really know that I had plastic surgery. So that's a good thing. It just made me feel a lot better to know that I wasn't going to look completely different. Absolutely, because you have your face in somebody else's hands, literally. I read up about Dr. Weber, and so I felt a lot at ease. At ease just with the whole process because of the patients that he's done. He specifically, which I was really looking for, which is what I wanted, was somebody that focuses just on your face. I did go to somebody else that did all parts of the body, but I was nervous, just to go under the anesthesia, and didn't know how that was going to affect me and if I was going to be sick afterward. But you guys addressed all of that right up front, and so I felt confident going in. So the morning of, I actually did a little video of myself because I kind of wanted to remember what I looked like before. It was great. The surgery center was amazing. They put me at ease, and everything was really smooth. Post-op, just like right after the surgery, I was probably still, I was medicated, but I felt great. I wasn't nauseated. It was really smooth. I think it was probably a few days later when the swelling really kicked in, but I, used all the advice that you guys had given me. The P's actually were really an important part of it, which I thought was hysterical when you said to get the P's, but it really actually did help quite a bit. No, because I actually did call once, because I was like, should my nose still be bleeding, like a few days later? And it eventually stopped. It was that part, that was the only part that was, I think, a little concerning, because it was, I think, 3 days later I was still bleeding, but it went away, just like they said it would. Absolutely. I had an emergency number if I needed that to call, which was amazing. It was just nice to know that I could get somebody on the phone with any questions if I felt like something was not going in the right direction. I feel incredible. I've always had confidence, but it was like sort of like a cherry on top of that really knowing that I could take a picture and not have to turn my head a certain angle. Yeah, it's been incredible. I forget sometimes, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this new nose. It's really amazing. Yeah, I mean, amazing response. Again, I didn't want to look totally different, and just the little tiny differences make such a big difference in the appearance. When I speak, I know that my nose doesn't go down anymore. It's just nice knowing that, yeah, I've gotten amazing results and amazing feedback from family and friends. Yeah, certainly. You know, it's just, I work with the community. I'm a nurse, and so it's just nice to walk in and, you know, feel accepted, and it's helped, I think, with building some trust with patients. Yeah. I knew it was going to be a little bit painful, and so I just kept telling myself again. I said it even the morning of the surgery, like, this is going to really stink for a while, but just hang in there because the results are coming. I would say to do your homework. Definitely go see a couple different people. I mean, I've had an amazing experience with Weber plastic surgery. So I think Dr. Weber's he's an artist, actually. I feel like he is an actual artist. I think it's amazing, yeah. Absolutely, oh my gosh. I actually have a friend who I work with who wants her neck done, and she saw me, I think it was probably a month post-op, and she loved the results that I have, and I told her, I said, you should really need to go to Dr. Weber, because he's not only just a physician, he's an artist. I mean, he's incredible with how I think I'm mind blown that he can do what he does. It's really incredible.